Baddies, thanks for tuning into the show. This episode is brought to you by Wild Heart Stones. If you need some fossils, gems, and sage, we have a website for you.
That's right. My friend Kyle, she's promised to bring us the best self-collected, self-selected, and treasured gems to you, all at very reasonable prices on her website, wildheartstones.com. Kyle and her father have been digging up these rocks all her life. Her dad was a geology professor back in the day, and they used to go to rock shows. They pretty much know everything that rock.
Nice. You guys could save 15% on all of your purchases. Just use promo code ICBTB at checkout. And a link to the website will be down in the description, or you can find it on our website at ICBTB.com.
Thank you guys so much. Wildheartstones.com.
Yeah, check them out.
Thank you, Kyle.
Enjoy the show.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
That's why you always try to like lull me into like this friendship thing, and then you just
Punch you right in the face.
Yep.
I kind of want to go no headphones today.
Oh,
It felt good.
It's a no headphones
I'm gonna go no cans.
I'm gonna do it today.
You always go. You need it because especially as an editor later on, you need to be like intrinsic with the audio. I believe.
Yeah, and they just like I already have. I'm pretty sure I'm becoming more and more hearing impaired.
You have
Because
tinnitus, don't you?
tendinitis.
No, tinnitus when you hear a high pitch ringing always.
mine feels like 11itis.
Wow.
I can't top that. Let's end the episode there.
Okay. Thank you guys.
That's common
Oh,
gold,
we're recording
baby.
right now?
Yeah, we're already
We are.
recording, dude.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of ICBTB's Highly Irrelevant.
We have our friend, colleague, and Jedi Master here with us.
Whoa.
Wow, I got upgraded to friend with you. Thank you.
Well,
Jedi
just wait till I get
Knight.
closer, and then I'm gonna
Punch
pop you
me in the
right,
face.
right in the kisser.
Yep.
What does that mean? To pop someone right in the kisser? Is that sexual, or is that like fighting someone?
Well, there was a sitcom back in the old black and white days. Was it the newlyweds? Not the newlyweds. The
honeymooners.
The honeymooners. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's like,
and
to the moon.
The
Jackie
husband.
Gleason.
He had this.
There's
He had this great punchline where he would tell his wife, "Oh, one of these days,
Right in the
I'm
kisser."
gonna pop you right in the kisser." And
Didn't Family Guy take that and make that like a bit of some
and
sort?
he
I'm sure they
actually
have,
hit
yeah.
her, and then
Oh, I remember that bit.
and then it was really quiet.
Oh, God.
Family Guy loves to go there.
Dude, really? Seth MacFarlane, he gave no shit.
Are we still welcoming the baddies, or are we
Yeah.
going right into it?
Sorry, welcome to ICBT's Highly Irrelevant.
I love it.
We're here and we're queer. Christian,
Yes.
Alex,
And
Greg.
Greg
Is that
Reasoner's
what I
back.
signed?
That's exactly what you signed when you came
Yeah,
in.
man.
Well, if my
Yes.
signature's on it,
That and your left foot.
If that weird offer, weird.
I'm gonna do
weird-
some physical comedy for the
For
video.
the audio medium?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's great. This is great. I'm really excited. I'm really amped. Christian's wearing a shirt with a sad rock on it.
Yeah, shout out to OGSL Clothing. My friend Tanner, who works at Farm and Flower here in Benicia, has his own little clothing line.
Hey, you mean States Coffee X bread?
Yes. Okay. Yeah,
Huh?
they changed it up. It's not, and it's no longer Farm and Flower. It's like officially like States.
They're expanding. You know, they got to get a uniform brand, and I totally respect that.
I get it.
And
Hey,
I
if
love their product.
I bet you they have a lot of cups that still say Farm and Flower on them, though. We should try and get those.
I think they all say States
Damn it!
Yeah, they started
figured it
out with States because they were working with States Coffee.
Of course.
right from the very get.
And then States Coffee was just like, when do
Plug,
we own
plug,
this
plug.
operation?
But yeah, this is his clothing line. It's
I couldn't
OGSL.
paid it all for any of these.
I'll put the link to his website up here in the video and in the description. Just a free plug. This is a small doodle of
Your microphone's blocking it completely.
It's like a child doing a stanky leg. It was like a.
It's like a child doing a stanky leg.
an OG stanky leg. I don't know. I'm bad at describing things. Let's get to the show.
All right, Greg.
Okay, welcome. Well, are we
Again!
starting up? No,
We do it. It's welcome cubed, right? Because we've now done it 9 times.
That is true.
Everything's true. How you guys feeling, man? You guys, how deep you want to go? You guys want to talk about the fall of Cabal and no, never mind. We shouldn't talk about Afghanistan at all.
No. Let's leave that out. People are gonna tune into this show to be happy.
Look, man, hardcore Trumper over here. Love to bash Biden. By the way, Alejandro, thank you for adding me on Parler.
Oh, hey, you know what? We need more numbers on Parler. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what's Parler? What is?
Don't worry about it. You and your liberal tears can't handle it.
Okay. When I go vote, I just check every single box and then I crumple it up and throw it.
Why won't it fit in the thing?
I just vote C.
Where's my sticker?
Every time. Excuse me,
See,
sir.
see, see, see,
Excuse
see,
me,
see.
sir. We weren't supposed to look, but we could tell through the paper.
You
that-
cheated.
You cheated. There's no option for C, but you wrote that you're voting for C.
You close the curtain behind you and just like looking like, fuck. I did not study.
I gotta be
properly.
honest, almost every time I vote, I do whisper.
Oh, yes. I think, okay, you know what? I think I did that because everybody does. That's everybody's first reaction of like,
Can't treat this like star testing.
yeah, no, don't fuck this up. Like, this is going to mess with a lot of people's stuff.
You don't try to whisper to the person adjacent to you, like,
What'd you get for senator?
Would you put? Hey, would you put for Proposition 52? No? Okay, you're right. Fuck the goats.
me too.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you hear like
no,
your eraser.
It's pen, sir.
That's the sound of the pen just
Smearing
like
it.
ripping through the. I need a new one. Can I
Excuse
get a new
me?
ballot?
When the wall make me sick.
Have you seen the Simpsons episode where Homer goes into a dressing room and the door's closed and the manager comes and is like, "Excuse me, sir, you need to get out of the dressing room now. You've been taking too long." And you see Homer's pants around his ankles. He's like, "Dressing room?" I just imagine that in the voting booth. And you're just like, "Sir, are you done voting?" She's like, "Voting?
Voting.
Your pants around the ankle." "Sir, excuse me, sir."
Pretty sure you could get thrown in jail for that, right? There has to be some sort of law.
No. If you have like dementia, they won't.
I don't know about you, but the voting booths I've been in, it's just like, like cards.
That doesn't cover everything.
Back there.
What voting booths look like? They look like 6th grade science project. Like,
Yes,
At a
yes.
science fair.
The trifold that you make.
Yeah.
The people who put the event together, they go to Michael's right before. And they grab,
The night before they're writing USA with the flag on, and they're just like, "I hate this part of the job, but you know what? I'm a volunteer."
Michael's makes so much money every time, every 4 years.
they get that sweet vote money.
Yeah.
Michael?
Don't forget
The most
about
political-
midterms.
I know what money I'm putting my stocks into. What stocks I'm putting my money into. Fuck this. How do I do podcasting?
Let's start over. Welcome.
Oh, it's the bubbles that are messing you up.
Oh, getting messed up off this liquor.
Oh, last time you got messed up
Yeah,
on bubbles.
it makes your tongue like numb.
It honestly made me
doing those
super gassy.
sweet side belches.
Side burps. You know, when I first moved to Benicia, and hold it on the Filipino
I was
jokes.
gonna say when you learned English.
Oh, when I came from the Philippines on a bamboo boat with koala.
could
they're like,
you-
"Here, take this shirt, boy." And you're like,
Could you not? My friend is Filipino, so I'd appreciate it if you did.
So I had PE with this guy, and we had for PE we had to like learn ballroom dancing.
"Oh yeah,
And so it was like the first time I'd ever come up really close to a girl. And so
I remember this."
we were doing like the tango, and I forget who my partner was, but you know when you get really thirsty and your mouth is dry, you just feel like automatically your breath is stinky.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Even
is
though-
a weird. It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Breath probably travels less if there's not moisture, right?
I don't know. I think
It doesn't have anything to slide off of.
Yeah, right.
When you get like the white stuff right here.
Oh, that shit's nasty. I'd rather have stinky breath than the white stuff on the crevices of your lips.
That's what I always think. So that's not what you. That's what I was imagining. You're like
No.
foaming at the mouth. No,
No, that's not what's happening.
Okay.
I love this dance. I can't remember your name.
I never danced with a girl before.
Oh my god, that kid from the Philippines has rabies.
I told you, they all do.
Shut up! It's a cultural thing.
It's genetic, okay?
So tell us about your dry mouth syndrome.
Well, because
DMS.
I wanted to have like good presence, so I didn't want to like not smile or like not make it look like I didn't want to dance with her. So I would try to smile, but at the same time breathe through the side of my mouth so she wouldn't smell my stinky breath.
Oh, so you've been practicing the side belch for a long time.
So you're talking like Two-Face?
Kind of, basically.
Hey, you want to dance?
Making a face like one of those Ninja Turtle action figures from the
Yes,
80s.
with the mouth that's like.
Donatello.
That's through both ends. The way that they smiled on those action figures, the middle of their lips would be closed, and then the sides of their mouths.
They would be different. There were 4 different heads.
Oh, there were.
There was
huh?
one head painted differently. Don't be real. Don't.
Don't be real. Okay, wee. Wee.
Why was
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't real.
When you edit that, make sure he's coming off the chair.
with sparkles and everything? I don't know if I can edit to that
I can.
extent.
Send me that. I can
Okay,
do it.
we'll figure it out. Welcome.
Oh my god! This is the episode of 1,000 welcomes. Oh, let me try it
This
now.
is
Welcome.
highly irrelevant.
It's all is, man. Honestly, you know what? They know what it is. They read the description probably,
Yeah.
and if they didn't, then listen to another one to figure it out.
God, when do they talk about the freaking movie?
Oh, that'll
The
be later.
next episode.
Don't rush me, baddie.
We could take it at any pace that we'd like.
Let's take it backwards. Yeah,
You're frippin'
Yet.
what?
What? Fuck this.
Fuck
this episode.
This is good, right?
This is good stuff.
I think this is the most I've laughed in an episode in a long time.
Last time he said this is going great. This time I feel like you want to leave.
I don't know. He does. He just kept trying to get up twice.
No, I didn't get up twice.
That's it.
Fuck this.
I was just doing the fat kid shirt pull. You know the fat kid shirt pull?
Yeah, well, with the pull.
For some reason,
TC pullers.
I thought it was
TC
like I
tuggers.
got pulled with like fat kids in the shirt game.
No, probably because I was a fat kid that wore shirts and I was probably like a model to them. A role model. Fat kids can look good too.
Look at me. It gets better. It gets better. Posters.
What I'm saying, the fat kid shirt pull.
I'll doodle that. It could be merch.
Fat kid shirt pull?
Well, no, I mean with you, and it gets better.
Oh, it gets better. Me saying that, yes.
I know the picture you should base it on. It's an old picture of him.
There's many old pictures of me where, if baddies out there, I've heard many times in the past few years that want to be
The
a fat
LaCroix now. It's
Christian.
fucking you up. The LaCroix is fucking you up.
You're talking like Christopher Walken.
We came,
Baddies.
Are we? What is?
Listen.
Let me tell you. I've been thinking some things.
There were two mice in a bucket of cream.
I'm so sober right now.
I know.
Okay, what it is? Let me get. Okay, what order of things do you guys
what
want me to
it
talk
is.
about?
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Fat kid shirt pull.
It gets
some-
better. Oh my god.
What I was trying to say is that I think my body has such a center of gravity that it keeps pulling my shirt in. Because when I go back and
You
edit
think it
this,
has actual gravity? You think your
Something's
center
happening.
has actual gravity? That's not what center of gravity means.
that or magnetism.
Guys, so
He's so massive, he's actually got a gravitational pull around his shirt. That's incredible. I'm sorry. I'm going to start telling fat kids that that's true. I
That's
love
why
that.
your shirt gets stuck under your side boob.
Yep. Center of gravity, my stomach's a wormhole.
Okay. I used to get freaked out when I would go shower. Let me fucking finish something.
You're the one who's pausing. You're the one who's stopping.
when I would take a shower,
I know it sounds like Christopher
No,
Walken.
it was more like, you know what scares me about showers?
No, you're making it sound like
you guys hear this? You guys heard this one before? Where are you from?
Here's a true story I got about showers.
I'm gonna start blinking the light for you.
Okay, my time's up.
I would like to leave you with this.
This is my last one. That's about a shower. Everyone knows showers. You got
my
a shower. You
God.
took a shower today? Probably not.
Guys, you guys like impressions?
Is he peeing on stage?
It's a shower.
Did you hear Christian got canceled because he peed on stage?
It was like at an open mic at a coffee shop.
He's talking about showers. I think it was an R. Kelly bit. I don't know what was going on.
Remember that improv show we did at a coffee shop?
Oh my gosh.
So quiet and awkward.
Well, because there was like a child there.
The child was the best part. I remember at the end of the show, the child said to like their guardian, whoever was with them, like, no, it actually got funny later.
Okay.
Funniest episode.
In our defense, it's hard to do improv when there's 3 blenders going off.
And an unwilling crowd. Like
Yes.
that crowd did not come for the improv.
No, they came for the coffee. There's a barista saying, cafe or coffee for
What
Michael?
is fucking wrong with you?
Michael!
Oh my God. Cafe! This is a cafe!
Okay, let's go.
No wonder it was so
Let's
difficult.
just
No
leave.
wonder it
Let's
was
just
so
leave.
hard. That's very difficult. They didn't want you there, clearly. Hey, how do we fuck with the improv guys? I know. We'll just shout cafe instead of people's names.
Barista.
Yeah.
I'm a barista. Yo, lady, I'm doing an improv
You're
scene.
over here on all hands and legs, hands and knees. I can't talk either.
What is this happening?
What is going on?
Welcome.
Oh my gosh! This is the first time I'm wearing this shirt. Now it's soaked. And I literally just plugged this shirt. Does it still look like a kid doing the stanky leg?
Yeah, no, that hasn't changed. The thing that
No, now it looks like he's Superman in that hoe.
and you, drink that you.
We got any more like dated dance references from the 2000s?
Cat Daddy.
The moonwalk. Too early. Sorry.
Shake them dreads.
Welcome.
I don't think that was like a. I don't think that was a dance move. Shaking dreads.
Oh, it was part of the
With the
hyphy
song,
movement.
yeah, dude, it was pretty big. People gotta shake.
Dreads.
No, I know that, but like, did people like
Shake?
shake their dreads?
Not until they
Yeah.
had ghost ridden their whip.
Oh.
The song that Universal sued Mr. Fab for millions of dollars
Why was it too? Oh, because
because
he
he
did.
used the Ghostbusters theme and didn't ask permission.
Ooh, that's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did you guys ever ghost ride the whip?
you know what? No.
It's very scary.
I did once, and I was feeling super cocky when I did it.
My cars don't have good alignment because they hit the curbs a lot.
You should not ghost ride the whip.
I was pretty proud of this one. This was like freshman year of college, and
Perfect time to be ghost riding the whip, by the way.
Absolutely,
Like the
yeah.
prime time to be doing that kind of shit.
At community college too. So
Of course.
like
Perfect.
nothing to lose.
In the parking lot?
In the parking lot
With other
and,
cars.
I ghost rid the whip at a very slow pace, got on top of my car, and then I did a one-handed round off of
Oh,
the hood.
While it was moving?
Yes.
Wait. Okay, wait. Let's
That's
break down.
awesome.
This was back when I was like Spider-Man agile. Now I feel like I'm Iron Fist agile.
oh, like Rhino.
Do you feel your body slowly breaking down?
Absolutely. I'm
It's like deteriorating.
I am exercising like so much more than I used to, but it's out of like necessity to just stay like keep
Alive.
my knees from creaking and whatnot.
What do you do for workouts?
I usually do 150 squats and 150 push-ups.
Jeez,
Monday through Friday.
And how long have you been in prison?
Those are prison workouts,
I do them at
man.
work. I do them at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like beginning of the day, I knock out 25.
Oh,
At
nice.
like 10 a.m., knock out another 25 and just sort of spread it out through the day.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty stagnant in my current
I gained
job.
a belt loop on my, or a belt hole on my belt.
Oh, that's always
Like I had
nice.
to cinch it tighter.
It's depressing when it
it's
goes the
working.
other way.
Or when you
that's-
have to like make a new hole.
I've had to
Yeah.
make like 2 holes before.
Wait, what?
Like, because like when I was bigger, obviously.
Like you did it and then you're like, not big enough and you'd have to do it again?
Yeah, because I would borrow my dad's belts, whose waistline was like obviously smaller than mine, and I would have to borrow his, and I'd be like, I have to go to this cotillion somehow. And
It's the place to be.
well, when you go to something fancy, what's funny? Let me finish. Okay, when you go to a cotillion, you have to like tuck in your shirt, and so like you can't wear slacks with no belt.
You could. You'd look like a Cuban.
Like a schmuck.
No, you'd look like a Cuban gangster. Like from Miami.
I definitely was not that.
You have to keep your shirt unbuttoned to here though, and you have to be in like a pink suit.
I mean, I wasn't quite body positive at the time when I'm doing this, so no way I'm doing that.
Man, this is great.
It is great. I think you should start doing push-ups and like
You should shut the fuck up.
No, no.
Christian. How about you take
Oh
your
my
head?
God.
How about you take your head, bend over, and shove it up your ass? How about that, Christian?
Alex, you were just defending him talking about body positivity, and then he threw that at you. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Unbelievable. We have so much to talk about on Parler tonight.
oh
Yes,
my gosh,
you're canceled.
what's Parlor?
Parler is like a far right wing chat room. Like all the people got banned from Twitter and Facebook and shit like that for being stupid.
Whoa.
They all go to Parler where it's okay.
Whoa, I didn't realize that they just had chat rooms for that.
It's chat room for everything, bro.
I found out in college that there are specific dating apps that hook up sugar daddies.
Oh, yeah.
with sugar babies.
Well,
Isn't that
I think it's
most
the other way
dating
around.
apps?
Well, no, most
You have
of
to like put what you make.
No, I used to I used to know a girl whose sister did that, and they would do it was like buy me a date essentially.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, my dream date is dinner at the Cheesecake Factory and a $50 ring and a this, and then people are like, okay, yeah, I'll take you on that date, and then they're essentially just buying them for the stuff, and you know, but yeah, that's a very, very common.
Well, I've heard of like girls that I went to college with. There was one girl in particular who would
Say
go
her
on.
name.
I don't remember her name. I really don't remember her name.
This is the girl you were tangoing with.
Same girl.
In 6th grade. That's not my
Catchphrase.
That's the word.
Oh, not yet. It wasn't yet. Not at that time.
ever.
When did it? It was.
Started at the Creek Monkey Tap House.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
It's gonna be on your tombstone.
this girl, she would get like $1,000 a date, and she wouldn't have to you don't have to do anything. There's just a lot of like rich old men that are lonely and they're looking for companionship, and they're willing to just pay that money just for dinner, just for conversation. You don't even have to go home with the guy, and you can make that money.
You don't have to.
Yeah, but you get a bonus.
You don't have to.
There's a little under the
Say
table
it.
stuff. There's a little
Say it.
handy, you know. You gotta mash it down.
Sex.
Well, I'm not there. I don't know. I mean, like, maybe she was just omitting that information for me. But for the most part, some men, I think, really do just want companionship. I'm sure
Get a dog.
they could, but it's still not a. It's
Hard to
still
bring to dinner.
true, and it's not a a human girl, man.
A human woman,
A human woman, yes,
Man.
dude.
or whatever you're into. I mean, it goes the other way around. Like, would you guys be willing?
Oh yeah, like those
have a sugar
CEO
mama.
women who like are really rich and don't have time for a relationship. Yeah, definitely. Definitely I do it. I'm just saying, yeah, I could see how that's a thing.
Yeah.
Also,
Do you think though, like,
never thought about that.
if it is that, if the interaction and transaction is mutual, would it be? Is it looked down upon?
No, I mean, yeah.
I think,
if
yeah.
both parties are like
Cool with
cool
it.
with that.
Like
Yeah, it's
like
fine.
Hugh Jackman and his older wife.
I mean, would you say that was like a sugar mama, sugar baby?
Oh no, that's right. I kind of conflated the two. Never mind.
No, that's that's an actual relationship,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Of
yes,
just
yes, yes.
different
Oi,
ages.
I like a personality. That's my Wolverine.
Pretty
That's your
spot on.
Wolverine?
Yeah.
I went through a metal detector today and it went off. I had
Cyclops.
nothing in my pockets and I was like, sorry, it's my skeleton. And nobody laughed.
They don't read comics.
I
or-
just, you know what? Wrong crowd. Welcome.
again.
ICBTB
B.
podcast.
Gonna change it to
The
Q
relevance.
ICBTQ Anon podcast
You are on Parlor.
to bring it back.
Hey, August 13th, Trump didn't get in office. They QAnon lied.
They keep pushing it back, bro. They keep pushing it back. It's Thanksgiving.
Just like
now.
actually,
It's gonna be
something went
Thanksgiving.
wrong with our scribes, and it's not.
We
was
meant,
it?
we meant Thanksgiving.
What was the big religious revolution that was supposed to happen like a dozen years ago?
Heaven's Gate?
No, that happened. It started with an R. I want to say it was like the not the
Armageddon?
Armageddon. There it is.
Is that what you're talking about? Armageddon.
Yeah.
the rapture. The words rapture. I feel like they brought this up in. This is the end, right? I'm pretty sure that's what
Maybe
it was
it's
called.
the one where like half the people on Earth disappear
Yeah, I actually
and
want
they
to look
go to
this up.
heaven, and then the leftovers are
They stay
just
on
like, oh damn,
Yeah.
God doesn't like me.
That's it. No, this is a real thing. It's not a real thing, but this is like this
And it was supposed
brought
to
up.
happen, and then it just kept getting pushed back, and they're like, it wasn't this month. Oh, it was supposed to be 3 years from now.
Isn't it crazy that kind of hype builds up? Any sort of like apocalyptic hypothetical can build up because it scares the shit out of us. So like Y2K, we all thought that the systems were going to go down. And
All
the
we
world
got was
gonna burn.
Y2J, which I was happy with.
Oh, Jericho?
Yes.
Chris Jericho? That's a good one. A good reference. And then 2012, right?
Yes.
2012, what was it? The Mayan calendars had predicted.
It just stopped. I'm trying to think of this R word. It's right on the tip
But
of
it
my
was just
tongue.
because they ran out of room
Or they died.
while they were writing the calendar.
But like, obviously, leave it up to some people, like internet people, to like, oh, the calendar just stopped right there. That's them predicting to the end of the
Wouldn't it
world.
be crazy?
Yeah. What would you do if you knew if it was just your last few days on Earth? This is like something I always think to myself.
I would hang out with my family,
Yeah.
and hit up my friends, and just try to like have a good day.
Yeah. Okay, so if it's like,
And skip work.
ooh,
Yeah.
you bad. You play hooky.
I kind of put the bad in baddies.
Wow. Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure all your fans are gonna comment down below and be like, Greg does put the bad in baddies.
He is a bad influence. I could close my eyes and picture him right now. He's wearing a leather jacket with spikes.
I was part of the bad girls of improv.
Oh, you were a part of that.
That's right.
That subsection of our improv team. I miss it a lot, man. I want to do this thing. I want us to all go down in our doll room, in my mom's doll room, and just like do some improv there.
Super down.
That would be
Miss it.
It's been too long, and like I miss the feeling of like setting up a scene via pantomime.
Yeah.
Like we don't do that
Start
anymore.
doing a thing, and then your friend goes, stop ripping out that guy's organs, and you go,
just like
okay,
all right, I'll stop doing it, but like
I'll start
he's
putting them back in.
beautiful, right?
Not why are you? It's just stop.
Or the pressure of just like trying to, as a performer, isn't it like wild trying to turn the audience? Like there have been some epic
Like they're
shows.
all like, we're all accepting of all religions, and you try to change them by the end of the scene. Like, and they're like, yeah,
Let me tell you why you shouldn't. Let's draw the lines
screw
hard
the
and fast.
Quakers.
Yeah. They stay over there, and I'll stay over here. I couldn't find that R word. I just got the second coming and stuff like that. I just can't think.
I know what you're talking about though.
Boo, do you got it?
The feeling of
Doubt.
no, but when we are performing and like the audience isn't on your side when you initially start, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then so like we're trying real hard to make jokes, and then like most of the time, for me it happens when I stop giving a shit, and then like you'll hear a laugh, and that'll cause like a ripple effect of laughter, and then like once you latch onto like, oh, this is this kind of crowd, and then you win them over by the end of the night.
You guys like racier jokes. Okay, got it.
that's
You
what
know,
it is.
or like political references are really hitting tonight. All right.
Okay.
All right, UC Berkeley, you got this.
Gotcha. Or like, yeah, if we had to perform at a college, then you have to do something that's specific. It's like when stand-up comedians come out and they say like some joke about the town
city.
real quick to get them on their side.
When I saw the Blues Brothers live,
What?
yes, thank you very much. It was in Irvine when I was living down there, and they're like, you know what? We see the prettiest girls in Irvine. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a script that they just plug in the city's name to every time they go somewhere. And it's like, no one lives in Irvine. It's
And
a
of
See the
weather
prettiest girls in Santa Ana.
city. Yeah, right.
Look at their hand.
We love Orange County.
Yeah.
The prettiest girls come from, I can't say Bakersfield. I can't. I'm sorry,
do it.
everybody.
The Philippines?
Yes, there are beautiful women
They're
from
beautiful
the
women.
Philippines.
All right, mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
But it sucks when you like bombing sucks with like improv. Like if you get them a lot at first and then it starts to trickle down, I'd rather prefer it the other way around.
Can't find
Trickle up.
that button to close the scene out.
Yeah, I mean, especially since we used to do some.
Extravagant scenes.
Our improv shows used to be very long. Remember, we used to do like 3 hours, maybe like 1.5 with intermission and another hour and a half.
Hey,
and then
the only people who complained, I recall, were the people on the team.
about doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, I was fine with doing
Audiences
long
were
scenes.
having a blast.
Yes.
Half the team was having a blast, and then the other half of the team is like, I'm freaking tired of doing this show.
But why? No, now that like we've been stripped from it, like I would love to go back to.
Oh man, back in the day, I was down to do shows once a week.
Yeah.
It would just be very difficult.
Yeah, it would be. But that's the beautiful thing about improv. I think the reason as to why we all fell in love with it is because you don't have to prep super hard. Like, yeah, come up with like what the format is and obviously have regular practice, but it's not like
You don't have to be memorized.
I miss the feeling of waking up and knowing that I had a show coming up that
Yeah.
day. It was the thing that I looked forward to.
It's hard to go to sleep the night before.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I'm going to perform. I'm going to make some people laugh. And we're going to hang out afterwards.
No,
right?
my favorites were
Denny's.
like the moment, like arriving super early, coming to the venue, sort of like dropping stuff off and just like talking with people, walking around backstage.
Yeah.
I'd sometimes like, if we were at like a nice place that had like a good stage, I would try to like take a moment backstage just to myself and just do some breathing and just be like, wow, I'm here. I'm doing shows.
All the asbestos.
All the asbestos. They didn't update this ever.
Never.
Even if
Yeah.
it was an
Never.
old theater, though, just like that opportunity to perform, and it was like a community with other performers, and I
You're up, buddy?
do you remember the first time you guys did improv?
High school, my friend Sarah said that she wouldn't give me a ride home unless I auditioned for the team.
Ooh,
And
shout out to
so-
Sarah.
And so,
Rest in peace.
went over. Yeah, I went to the theater and auditioned.
Yeah.
Had fun. I never had done improv before. They just kind of told us what the rules of the games were, and I just ran at it and tried to do impressions and be big and loud. And
Yeah.
Boisterous.
I probably did like 3 cartwheels.
I mean, it's high school improv.
High school improv. I'm sure I did some pratfalls.
Yeah. Of course.
That's what you do in high school improv.
They're like, we need a fall guy,
Yeah, we need
We need
that
a Chevy. We need a Chevy Chase. That's what we need.
I mean, can you think of like a high school improv show that you've been to where somebody didn't fall down?
No,
Yeah.
not at our shows.
No.
I remember a lot of like high school shows where
Jumping on the ground.
people would just like fall
Yeah,
hard.
flop.
And
They
like,
would do
whoa.
ECW
I would
level, just
do
like
that.
body slams.
That was me. I would jump and just like belly flop onto the hard stage. Just
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you?
remember in English class when I was trying to show everybody the new dance move I learned, and I fell and just whammed my face right into the tile.
You did. Yeah, he was trying to do
remember
some
that?
you were
I was
trying to do
like
the
a barrel
Russian
roll.
thing.
No, I was trying, like a barrel roll or something like that, and my foot slipped or it like just didn't even catch the ground, and I just wham, my face went straight into the tile. But luckily we were on the second floor, so it's not like I was.
And our teacher was chill, so you didn't get in
Mr.
trouble.
Nelson, shout out Mr. Nelson.
Yeah.
Woo. I love you, Nelson.
I remember that there was like an alumni show that we were all at. I think it was the alumni show, and a condom fell out of your wallet.
That was not an alumni show. That was just a straight up show.
Oh, that was
I
a straight
think.
up show.
Yeah, that was
you
just
had
a
condoms
regular-
in your wallet in high school.
I had a condom in my wallet. In
Oh,
high
one
school.
single one. And was it like super old?
No, I had gotten it that day. That's why it was there. Like
But
somebody.
then it was also like, oh, sorry guys,
guys.
I fornicate.
Oh, a
I
Magnum?
did just get a girlfriend at that time too, so I was like, oh fuck, oh no, but no, okay. Anyways, no, I remember like somebody had given it to me as like a, guys give it like joke, I guess. I'm not really sure why guys give other guys condoms, but
To propose sex with.
oh, that's what he was doing.
Oh, yeah. You missed out on a lot of opportunities, dude.
I was like, oh thanks, and I walked away.
Oh, for sure.
You'll never get me.
Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to be so subtle.
Guys, my mom was in the audience.
Oh, when that happened?
Yep.
And did she like have a
She
talk
knows-
with you later?
Oh yeah, she noticed.
Whoa.
Yep.
What was her reaction? Was it like,
Not good. No. Oh yeah. No.
I remember you were trying to tell people it was candy.
Yes, of course I was.
And for like a hot minute, I was like, I wonder what kind of candy he had.
See, that's all I need. Just a shadow of a doubt. I don't need to be honest.
It really was a shadow of a doubt.
I'm
because
rewatching that O.J. Simpson thing from FX, and it's like you don't have to make up a fake story. You just have to get people to believe any other story than the truth.
Man, that's a depressing way to connect this story to that, man. Big difference between the two.
I just hope they catch the killer.
Hey, it's still maybe.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Share a post on Instagram and like spread the word.
O.J.'s on Twitter now.
I believe it. I believe that he is.
why not?
He says he won't go to L.A. in case he runs into the killer.
Is he trying to gain his career back?
I think he's actually trying to live quietly
Okay.
Why would he get on social media?
because he's got to make money somehow.
I guess so. Yeah, does he have like a PR team still and
From what I hear, and again, guys, this is from third source. I believe he lives in Florida. He goes to like one country club every single day. He plays golf a bunch. He has a bunch of hot white chicks who bang him and suck his dick, and he just kind of like hangs out and gets drunk all day long.
You're the guy from Towering Inferno, aren't you?
They're more like, you're the guy who could kill me, right?
No.
I remembered him as the guy from Roots. Do you
I
remember
remember
that?
Yeah.
He's Nordberg, guys. He's the guy from the airplane.
He was in a lot of things.
He's a really good actor, actually. That's the word. He's a really good actor, really good football player. The only problem is he's also a really fucked up person.
Well, we've talked about this a bunch
Great
on this
football player.
podcast, like how.
Separate the art from the artist.
Well, you were talking about like Bill Cosby was one of your idols
Yeah.
back then, right? To have the ability to have clean humor and still make the audience laugh.
Just like that, baby.
Sorry.
I just rewatched Eddie Murphy's Raw, and he does his impression when Bill Cosby calls him.
Still out of pocket, man.
When Bill Cosby calls him, he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You do not talk like that in front of kids."
Yeah, man, it's wild. Like that was shot in what, the late 70s or early 80s?
I think 80,
Okay.
80 something.
Wow.
Let's see. He's got the red jacket. Yeah,
That-
80s.
That was the 80s for sure.
No. Raw was the black and purple one. Delirious is the red leather.
What?
Delirious is red leather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's the one I was
That's
thinking
the really
about.
funny one. No. This was the sick one that he did when he comes back.
Yeah.
And he talks about like.
It's really funny, but it's also like,
It's hard to laugh at now. Like, you can see the audience is completely on his side. But now, like, obviously times have changed, and I know he's not throwing around words and, like, subject matter like that anymore. But
Who, Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
who
Yeah.
are you, me?
He's Daddy Day. Well, I was watching it with my girl, and she was like, "Isn't that funny that he did Haunted Mansion?" I was like, "Yeah," and Daddy Daycare.
Yeah.
That's why those movies were like so oddly popular because people were like, "Let me see Eddie do something stupid." Like I remember when Eddie was.
Well, I mean, shoot, you got Ice Cube making family films and whatnot.
Are we there yet?
Ice-T's
Yeah.
Ice-T's playing a cop. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Tupac would have gone that way too. Do you think Tupac would have become like, or do you think he would have gone Snoop Dogg's way and just been like a music legend and stayed in his lane?
But then Snoop Dogg's also doing something that's like pretty adjacent to that wholesome field where he has like cooking shows, or like he'll pop up and like react to like videos, like stuff that's like
He does.
not conventionally gangsta, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart Olympics commentary?
Yes,
Oh my goodness!
I've seen clips.
It is
to die for.
hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
It
that's
is
why
really
they're
good.
like
But he's still on his brand. I think that's a good point. He's still doing the Snoop Dogg brand. Yeah, he's doing cooking shows and commenting
selling
on it,
pink champagne.
but he's still doing it like, but I'm Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like if it wasn't Snoop Dogg, we wouldn't.
Luckily,
believe him.
his whole Snoop Dogg thing is that he just stays really chill, and he's not like, he didn't make his brand off of being like super hyped and aggressive.
Yeah, he can be low level.
He can
all
be
the time.
low level
and when he
into
like
his 60s and 70s.
when he jumps in and like he's doing a bunch of stuff, everyone's like, man,
That's him.
Snoop's in a good way. Snoop's really feeling it.
He still got
I've heard
it.
he never finishes like whatever. He always like lights and then passes it off, which I believe. I can't imagine he's smoking blunts all day long.
Well, those are such fat blunts.
he does
and,
have
like,
a guy who just all day he does is just roll blunts for Snoop.
Whoa, that's a crazy
Yeah,
position.
yeah.
Well, do you remember when he made that slight change in his music and
he
became
became
Snoop
reggae?
When he
Lion?
became
Yeah,
Snoop
reggae.
Lion?
Yeah.
He's done that a couple times, and then he was Snoop something else for a minute there. Like he was trying.
Yeah, and like, and he takes it lightly. Like, there's a few Comedy Central roasts where they make fun of that little shift when he was Snoop Lion.
He's going through his Tokyo Drift days.
Yeah,
the
that's
Snoop Lion-
that's a good way to put it.
And there was a documentary on Netflix about when he was in Jamaica and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun actually. I got no problem with him doing it. I mean, it's two different cultures that I have no stake in.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with him appropriating a culture that I have never seen or been to. But hey, I thought it was good. I don't know reggae.
I mean, I'll listen to it. I wonder if it's good objectively. I don't know.
I think it is. I mean, it's clearly Snoop Dogg. It's fun music though. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the documentary because it's cool. It's opening. I mean, he smokes like out of a coconut and shit. Like, because he's doing like he's getting to like the Rastafari. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's getting to that roots.
Yeah.
Which is cool, man. Hey, do your thing, boo boo.
Well, I respect it if musicians or artists, they're just really trying everything out, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, like, there's just like a bunch of artists out there that they
Only do one thing.
only do one thing. Like, if you listen to your favorite artist, like, and like, there's obviously some bad albums and some good albums, and like, it's only a handful that just gets better and better and better and better.
Do you ever get super pretentious about stuff, and then when they change, you're like, ugh, I like their early stuff better?
Yes, I have been. Like, I'll understand. Like, I get what you're trying to do here with this change, but like, I do like the earlier stuff better, and I feel like that's something that people say all the time. Like, man, I like the earlier.
The earlier
stuff
stuff was better.
Fall Out Boy.
The earlier stuff was.
So I mean, like, I'm a old school emo kid at heart.
Yeah.
And I'm talking old school, like Weezer emo,
Nice.
not My Chemical Romance. Although I do enjoy
I enjoy
the My Chem.
I
You're
enjoy
talking about, like,
My
you're talking about, like,
Chemical
Good
Romance.
Charlotte.
Lord, stay my hand. No, so like with Fall Out Boy, their first handful of albums and EPs, great stuff, and then at one point they changed and they went like super mainstream and they blew up, and the sound just it didn't sound the same. And so as an old Fall Out Boy fan, I was like, "You're not my Fall Out Boy,
Just scoffing
You're not my
constantly.
real dad." You know,
Yeah,
like,
hashtag not my fault.
Isn't the singer
yeah.
from Fall Out Boy the guy who did Umbrella Academy?
I think that was
No, that's the lead
Gerard
singer.
from My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. Oh, my
Gerard
bad.
Way,
My
yeah.
bad. I ain't getting mixed
They all
up.
sound the same, don't they?
And he also like does his own comics too. Well, Umbrella Academy was based off of a graphic novel, right?
Oh, he's a big old nerd.
He's the one who wrote that. Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
He's also Joe Rogan's nephew.
You're kidding.
What?
I swear.
Whoa.
We don't swear on this podcast. Please.
I do. I
No.
swear to Satan. Satan, Satan, Satan.
And all the cameras just
Chug,
blow
chug.
up and like. I was gonna ask you something. Damn it! I completely forgot.
That's okay. I have a.
And then you swore to
I have
Satan
a
and
random
then-
transition.
Okay.
Please.
Because you guys gave me like a really nice gift last time I was
Oh,
here,
no.
and I wanted to return the favor.
You're returning the gift.
I actually don't want this.
It's too big; it doesn't fit anywhere.
It's dirty and it has asbestos.
I got one for each of you.
Oh my God.
Stop! What is it?
What is this? Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Put my bum all over
Christian,
the mic.
Oh,
let's do it at the same
gosh.
time. Let's do it at the same time.
All right.
1,
Two,
2, 3. Oh,
Stop! Stop! No, we get to keep. No, stop!
Yeah. They got to be retired.
they're gonna go on the wall.
Oh,
bro.
we're putting these up.
We are.
We are for sure putting these up. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not saying it's the end of tag team improv.
No.
We will rightly defend.
But like, to let us hold on to these until someone comes the fuck up and tries to take it.
Hey,
You won't believe it.
anybody gets
Somebody
to smoke.
came the fuck up.
Someone.
You're gonna call us like Dom
the
King. Like, I got a fuck for you. Everybody's ready for this. It's gonna be big. We're gonna call it the Thriller in Concord.
This has a special place in my heart because it is one of the reasons why I brought Alejandro back to do improv with us, was because I was like, oh, we got a tag team thing going on with Dragon Viper Cobra, and like we're allowed to choose people outside of like the team. And I was like, oh, the first person I thought of was definitely Austin Scott. And then he was
You piece of shit. You're good. You're fucking good. Oh, you got me. You fucking got me, motherfucker. Oh man, I'm getting out of here now.
with the belt.
Yeah, this is coming with me. Wow, that's awesome. No, this, yeah, I mean, this has a very special moment in my heart because it was, yeah, like I hadn't done improv in years before you asked me to come back and try out and do these things. I wasn't even sure I could do something like that. And because of that, I mean, we have a podcast now and we have all our whole lives changed because of improv. I mean, you say that all the time. I think I can firmly say it as well. And then these belts, I remember when we first won, taking pictures with them and just, wow, we should get like cases for them.
Oh,
Glass cases.
Hey, like you look at like Stone Cold's wall, and he's got the old WWF belt.
The hardcore belt that's like broken up.
In a case and stuff on the wall.
And Ted DiBiase has the $1 million belt.
Wow, this means a lot, man. Like, because we went through how many rounds of tag team?
I mean, we did. I
three
think
or
we did
four.
like maybe 4 or 5 shows.
Oh yeah.
There was the opening tournament to find out who's going to be the champion.
Yes.
And then you guys defended it.
We never lost after that. We literally
several
never
times
lost.
afterwards. I have them. I have like the records recorded somewhere of like how many wins and losses every team
You
had.
did have yeah.
Because I was trying to build teams up, not just go like, okay, this is the next team. This is the next team. I want to like.
It still fits.
I want to take another team and I want them to go up against a bunch of smaller teams and build up their reputation before they go up against you guys. So it'll be a big
was like a playoff thing.
pay-per-view thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
We beat them last time, and now they're back.
I'm so appreciative of how big you think. You like really have this ability to.
Because
take
I'm
a
so
step
little,
back.
so I can only think big.
Everything's big.
That's how I talk.
Can I have a cookie?
Tag team pay-per-view.
You guys know WrestleMania? What about an improv WrestleMania?
Oh my god.
Listen, sucker.
Yo,
This is it.
we actually have to talk about, because you have a history with wrestling, right?
Yes.
I actually want to dive deep into your history with wrestling, because you
started when I was a little kid. Saw Hulk Hogan on TV and
Oh
went,
yeah, telling you to eat your
I'm the
vitamins.
Hulkamaniac too.
I like him and his blonde stash.
Yeah, just the blonde stash and the receding hair. I started shaving the top of my head so I could have no. I did a lifelong wrestling fan, and I did a little bit of pro wrestling training, but I had to stop because I couldn't make the full-time commitment.
Oh man, that's awesome. I mean, how do you get involved with wrestling like that? Like, who do you ask? I imagine you have to meet a man in a bar in the back room.
Hey, nice build. Do you ever think about pro wrestling?
You ever think about wrestling?
Yeah, nobody ever said that to me. I'm very small.
You ever throw yourself on the floor on stage and you're just like, I did do it.
Yeah,
high school improv.
I did some drops on the stage, and somebody after after the show, hey man, I like
Standing outside as you walk
I like
out.
the way you fall. No diggity.
You want to get beat up by like other men?
You look like you could take a lot of ass whippings.
We're actually just looking for an oil boy. You want to oil down big beefcakes?
I saw the way you
gotta
were
start out that
oiling
way.
your friends in the improv show.
You got good oil hands.
I saw the way that you were pantomiming that oil and putting that fake pantomime oil on the pantomime guy that wasn't in the scene.
Hey,
We got a job for you.
it's your cousin, Marvin McMahon. Listen to this.
Oh man. And then so what was your tell us more of the details as to behind your whole thing.
I had found out about East Bay Pro Wrestling in Pacheco.
Yeah.
And so went to a bunch of shows and talked to some of the guys there, and they had a school, and so I was just like, okay, cool, yeah, can I be in school? And so I signed up.
Wrestling
and
as a second language.
for my first day there, I didn't get to go in the ring. I just had to sit and watch practice, and then
I would have quit too.
that was it. I'm done. No,
Fuck
and
these
so then
guys.
for the first week I was there, I was only allowed to do falls,
Oh, gotcha.
and so that's where you just slam yourself flat on the mat,
Yeah.
and it can be a little tricky. Although I got lucky, my first one I landed perfectly flat, and they're like, "Oh, you've been doing this before and stuff." I'm like, no.
Actually, no.
Yeah, and so, so I got my bumps down, and then later, I was allowed to start doing rolls and getting thrown and learning how to toss people around. Learned how to suplex people.
That's
Guys
so cool.
twice my size. It's a lot of bone on bone and everybody just coordinating together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, I was
awesome.
able to scoop slam guys that were 200 pounds and made me feel like I was this
Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Yeah. I'd say that's actually when I was in my best shape.
Oh, for
back
sure.
when I was
I
doing
can
that.
imagine.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, we had to run laps around the place and flip tires and do the rope thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want to go to this school.
This sounds
It
like
was awesome. I mean, sore as all get out.
Yeah, bruises all over your body.
Yes, definitely a lot of hot baths, but so much fun.
but well worth it.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you see a difference in your physique as you were doing this? And
His hands got smaller.
Yeah,
because the rest of his body got bigger?
Yeah, and my bones started going inside themselves.
whoa,
It was like a reverse Wolverine.
Did you have what was your shtick like?
So
have
I
a
never got
character?
to the point of the shtick, but I did have a name picked out. It was
hear
going to be
it.
Scott Winchester.
Scott Winchester and
And
tell us more
Great
about
name.
Scott
It's great.
Winchester.
I wanted to do a Scottish gimmick.
Of course, you do a great Scottish accent already.
Oh, thank you. And my
You're gonna need a little bit more because that was I didn't get
Was
it.
that
from
it? Perfect.
Thank you.
Got it, Scott.
Thanks. And my coach, I wanted to do a Scottish accent and come out with a kilt and stuff. And my coach was like, "You don't want to do that." One of my good friends, he has a gimmick where he's English, he has to speak with an English accent, and he's been wrestling for 5 years now, pro, and he hates it because he has to keep that gimmick because everybody knows him as the English guy. He's got to stay in character all the time whenever he's at a show.
But then, you see in the WWF, there are so many different actors. Well, now I'm referencing when it was WWF.
Oh, if you want to talk about the World Wildlife
Yeah.
Foundation,
Okay, fine. Then the WWE.
Thank you very much.
In WWE, there were so many different persona changes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, heel changes and heel turns.
Because there was Dude McLove, or what was his name?
Dude McLove.
McLove. Dude Love.
Which he was Cactus Jack before that.
Cactus
Yeah.
Jack, Dude Love, and then Mankind, right?
Well, and then before he was Mankind, he wasn't just normal. He was just
Mick Foley.
He was just
Mick Foley. That's where I got the Mick
Yeah.
from.
Foley.
Okay. And so
The many faces of.
right?
I mean, Kane. He was a dentist.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Prior?
Yeah, he
was
was
he
a-
still Undertaker's brother as a dentist?
No.
Okay.
No. He was also fake Kevin Nash.
Huh?
So there was when Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, Diesel and Razor Ramon, when
Yeah.
they
Yes.
left the WWE to go to WCW, they did this whole invasion thing,
Yeah.
which later became the NWO.
Yes.
And the whole time on WCW, the fans thought like, oh, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash from WWE are coming in to like mess with WCW.
Huh.
But WWE didn't have their contracts anymore, but they still had the rights to their old characters, Diesel and Razor Ramon. And so they hired a fake Razor Ramon and a fake Diesel, which was Kane.
Whoa! Get out of town for real.
Wee.
We'll edit that in.
Okay, thank you.
I love this. This is fun.
There's so much cool like background stuff. Like the only reason why I was into like old school wrestling like that in the 90s was because my brother was into it, and like
for the Attitude Era, that's the best time to get into wrestling.
For the Super Nintendo, there was
Some of my least favorite wrestling, but the best time to get into wrestling.
Yes. Well, like the characters that
TLC matches
were to choose from, like you had Razor Ramon, who was this like guy from like, well, how you
big.
doing, right?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Gonna fight Shawn Michaels, man. Cocaine.
And then you had Doink, was his name?
Doink the Clown.
Doink the Clown.
There were like 5 Doink the Clowns.
Oh, because it's easy to switch them out. It's just
Yeah.
makeup. And then you had Yokozuna. You can't have 5 Yokozunas.
Yeah.
Didn't he throw salt in people's eyes too?
That was
Did
his
he?
manager, Mr. Fuji.
That's right.
Whoa.
Okay, excuse me.
Who was it?
You're good.
Lex Luger, when he was
Yes.
like all about America. Lex Luger.
Before that, he was like the prima donna, like the guy who was just into it, the narcissist.
The narcissist.
And
yes.
he had a metal plate in his elbow,
crazy thing to
which
like
it was like he
deploy.
had to wear like an elbow pad, and if he took it off during the match, they would disqualify him.
I love shit like that.
But then when he became when Hulk Hogan left to go to WCW, and Vince was like, "We need another Hulk Hogan," and so he took Lex. Didn't even do like a story change where Lex was like, I used to be a butthole, but now I want to be a good hole. They never did that. He just started showing up in the Star Spangled Banner gimmick and everything, and
Yep.
and he started doing the Lex Express tour where he was on. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't have a white thing corner of my mouth.
when you're talking about wrestling, you almost have to.
Yeah, I know. Dusty Road.
Oh man,
But yeah, just no transition, just straight American.
Yeah.
I also liked Rocky Maivia.
Yes.
The audience didn't.
No.
OG Rock? Dude, Rock. I had a Rocky Maivia action figure. And then, like this
I
was
did too.
during the time I was like when The Rock was like becoming more of The Rock, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, why he look different?
Wait a minute. Where's the blue tassels?
there's a delay like for the toys and what's happening
catch
on
up.
TV.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so I remember I got like a.
Do you think you still have that?
It's somewhere downstairs in the garage. I
You
have a
know how
lot.
much? You know how much that was probably worth?
I mean, it's out of
Nothing.
its
in
box.
box. Oh,
Yeah, if it was in box, it'd be worth a lot. I
yeah,
would say.
maybe.
Unopened.
Oh,
That's
man.
why I'm gonna buy 2 of everything for my kids.
Beautiful. One
Yeah.
to fuck up and one to preserve. Yeah.
Well, one for me to play with.
Oh, so both of them are out of the box.
Yeah, he wants to have fun.
I want to have good connection with my
But yeah,
children.
the audience hated Rocky Maivia. He came in as this like baby face,
He was young.
I'm the son of a pro wrestler
Yeah.
and the grandson of a pro wrestler, and I'm really good. And the audience was just like, you suck.
You suck.
And it wasn't until he made the change.
When he became a
heel.
heel, he flipped,
Yeah.
and then people were into him.
What's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is.
Can you smell?
What the Rock is cooking.
I gotta say,
Remember when he would take his elbow pads off?
Yeah.
I used to hate The Rock
Why?
because he was a villain.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
He was a villain,
That makes
and
All
like,
the villains were cool though.
when-
Stone Cold and
and I
Triple H.
definitely had that like I had several like little lapses in wrestling where I
Yeah.
just wasn't watching anymore. And I remember everybody going like, "Oh, The Rock's so cool," and I'm like, "Really, The Rock, the guy who like gets his ass kicked by Triple H all the time?"
Yes. Oh my God. You know who sold the best? What was the Triple H's finisher?
Oh, the pedigree,
The pedigree.
the sack
would,
tap.
The Rock would sell the pedigree like a champ, dude.
Damn.
He would sell the stunner. He would take a Stone Cold stunner and he would bounce halfway across the ring.
My God.
Such cool.
So good.
Well, that's why I respect wrestlers so much, because they would have all these super moves that they would have to perfect to the point where they can do them without hurting the other person, but
Or
still
themselves.
making it look cool. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been a John Cena fan. I remember John Cena's first match when he came out in like his red tighty whities and it was like a big muscle beefcake, and it's just like, who the fuck is this guy? And then the next time he comes out, he has like a chain around his neck and he's like, I'm the doctor of thugonomics, and you're just like, I'm with it.
Okay.
He was doing the Rocky Maivia thing. He came out, did the ruthless aggression thing with Kurt Angle.
Yes.
And then it was the same deal with like Rocky Maivia, where everyone's just like, I don't care about you.
That's cool, but that's
and he's like, oh, but you guys like rap?
Yo, my name's John Cena, and I make my own songs. That girl over there, she's got a thong.
And that's basically what it was, right?
Yeah. He had a CD. I think my brother had his rap CD.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? He
I do,
produced an actual rap CD.
You should start slapping that. You should actually like throw
Get
it
that
up.
CD out and start slapping that.
Just spank it. Teach it a lesson.
Shit, yeah.
Call my daddy. Oh shit! Now we gotta pay those people. You guys want to do an improv scene?
Let's do an improv scene.
Greg, do you want to do an improv scene?
Absolutely. I do.
Absolutely. All right, whatever, guys.
That's your catchphrase. Absolutely.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Absolutely.
If you say absolutely, I'll say
And
woogie
it's,
woogie woogie.
and it's a cartoon of you on one side, and you're doing like you're bent over, kind
Like
of
Calvin and
like a
Hobbes.
Calvin, and it says absolutely, but it's all in brown.
It looks like you might have to
can you draw
design
that
some
up for
shirts.
us,
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.
You're gonna do it right now.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do the scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alejandro, his name is Greg, and his name is Christian. And today we bring you Highly Irrelevant. Stop stabbing that guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
That's called a
Callback?
flashback.
Okay, boys,
Yes.
you guys have your first match out there.
Okay.
I just want you to remember everything we talked about in training. Okay, just keep to your characters.
Yeah.
Hey.
And remember the moves.
Yep.
Don't try to do anything too crazy. All right, nothing off the top rope.
Yeah.
Just get in there, do some submission moves, and walk out.
We have 5 minutes, though. We can do what we want in those 5 minutes,
Absolutely.
but no top rope stuff.
No. We have the high flying boys coming up next, so we don't want to, bite their style.
I'm gonna do what I do best. Me, Christian the Shark Boy Stunner.
I know your name, Christian
Yeah.
Deshardboard
We know
Stunner,
you're also wearing a name tag, Christian.
and your merch.
You see Christian, he has a shark fin and some stunner shades.
You look like King Shark.
I look like King Shark from the Suicide Squad. Yeah. And I'm gonna do my super move on you, which we practiced, and I'm not gonna hurt you.
The Jaws attacks, right?
Yeah, the Jaws attack.
Well, since we're introducing ourselves, my character's Rocket Ran, and I'm the rocketest man who rockets. I don't know why no one likes me though. It's a tough sell. I've been working on this character for a while, guys. Any suggestions? Any suggestions before I go out there? They don't like Rocket Man.
Okay. Well, okay. The thing with Rocket Man is it reminds a lot of people of the Elton John movie.
Yeah,
And not necessarily like an aggressive kind of fight guy.
but this is different because I'm wearing a jetpack.
Now that's cool. We can work with that.
So should I keep the jetpack and maybe change from Rocket Man to Man Rocket?
Wait, real quick.
No.
Does that jetpack actually work?
Oh, no,
Because
I
we
take-
didn't do that in rehearsal.
I take it off when I wrestle. It's just for me to come in.
Oh, so it's a backpack.
Yeah, that's why we have the sunroof.
Yeah.
Oh, just in case.
We open it up and then
I swing
he,
down.
He swings down and lands, and it's all
We
good.
have the budget for that.
But
He bought his own jetpack.
Oh, you did it yourself.
my father invented this jetpack.
But we do have the budget. I will say, if everybody wants to get jetpacks, we can afford that.
I just think if it's not working, maybe I should try a different character.
What? Stick with what you know. If you have that voice, use that voice.
You want me to be me in the
What's your first name?
Simon?
Simon, the boy of the future.
Simon. The
Oh, we're changing his character right now, 3 minutes before
Shush. Simon. The boy of the future.
we cut to Simon's career the next year. Boo! Get the fuck off the ring, Simon, the boy future.
I don't understand why nobody likes me.
Simon, come on, put me in a headlock, man.
No, they're bullying me again.
You're the heel.
You want to call my mom and tell her that I give up?
Two Sandwich Greg. Two Sandwich Greg.
Everybody's
Sandwich
rooting
Greg.
for me. You gotta put
Two
me down.
Sandwich Greg.
We see that Two Sandwich Greg really sells that punch,
Yeah.
but it's just a little too much.
Now everybody's booing Two Sandwich Greg.
Oh,
now we're both losing.
Cut to backstage where we're talking to Two Sandwich Greg.
Is this that post-match?
Post match. Two Sandwich Greg. Yo, man. Vince McMahon here.
Of course, everybody now say Vince McMahon is.
Forgot you were Australian.
Two sandwich Greg. We're gonna.
Do you want me to talk like I normally do, or do you want me to use my on-stage
Well, you chose your
accent?
on-stage accent, so by contract you have to stick with that for the next 5
Okay,
years.
it's me,
Okay.
Two Sandwich Greg.
Two sandwich Greg. We're gonna have to let you go. You see, you didn't sell
I have
this
to go
match.
back down to the Indies?
Yeah, man, and you have to live with your parents inside of the basement and eat 2 sandwiches a day. Crazy.
Vince.
I didn't know that was real. I thought that was just part of your character.
Excuse me, Simon, the future boy.
Yeah.
But the
Hi,
boy
Vince.
future.
I didn't know you knew
This
my
was
name.
a one-on-one.
Oh, but
Yeah,
you-
mate. Could you wait outside for us to finish?
Vince, you asked me in here, though. You said, come with me and you're going to want to see this.
Oh, that's true. You did ask him.
Okay, I guess I wanted to teach you a lesson.
Huh? Teach
So-
me a lesson.
We're getting a budget cut because the shows aren't as good anymore. Two Sandwich Greg, we're laying you off. Okay, Simon, the
of
boy future.
Boy
This
of
talk
the future.
happens, but while it's happening, Two Sandwich Greg turns around and walks out, and we could tell he's crying by the shaking of his shoulders.
All right, Simon,
Yeah?
we're gonna have to do a character change.
Again?
You're gonna have to go with.
We see Vince McMahon
Cry.
cry. He's also taking a sip of water so that he has time to think about this character that he's creating.
Sir, clearly you didn't think this through. I have a new character I could do.
What's your character?
Simon, man of the present.
We cut to. Wait,
Wait, we don't cut to?
back to Vince. I'm sorry.
So wait, no. You said we cut to. We have to go into the future.
Okay, cut to the next day. Vince McMahon's having dinner with his family.
Don't you break the rules of improv.
How was dinner, Dad? It's me, Stephanie McMahon.
And it's me, Shane McMahon. Shane O'Mac. Money.
Sit down, Shane. Sit down, Shane.
Simon,
Yeah,
the
tell
boy
us-
of the present?
No, the man of the present, Dad.
Man of the present.
We're already
okay,
making
gotcha,
shirts.
Gotcha.
You don't like it.
All right, cut to the fight.
Damn.
Hey, everybody, I'm Simon, man of the present.
And it's me, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you dirty son of a gun.
Oh, I didn't realize I was going to be interrupted. I wanted to say thank you to all my loyal fans. And, sir, please take a step back. You're getting too close.
You gotta shut your mouth when you get in the ring with me, cause I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Your breath smells like beer.
That's because I'm doing a beer.
We see 2 people from the audience talking. When are they gonna fight?
Yeah,
Oh
it's-
my god.
Just like
Peanuts.
Yeah,
they're selling peanuts
say-
at a WWF
I
show.
will take some peanuts.
There you go.
Oh, we don't have to pay for them.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I forgot I was allergic. Boom. Did you see?
Cut back to the ring. Holy fuck! Did you see that kid explode?
That's just the pyrotechnics, you stupid freak of nature.
What's dripping?
you see from the side come in.
Degeneration X.
Oh, Degeneration
On the
X.
tank.
Yeah.
All walking in, all coming in on the
X-Pac,
tank.
Triple H, Shawn Michaels.
Hi, we're Degeneration X.
Break it down.
If you ain't down with that, then we got 2 words for you.
Free parking.
Wow. I don't know if... Scene. I don't know if I can do any more.
I had to think about like who's in Degeneration X.
Shawn Michaels and X-Pac weren't really in it at the same time.
So that doesn't. This was a fake scene.
No. Start all over.
This is
welcome.
This scene.
ICBTQ plus podcast, highly irrelevant.
Q plus. Q
Oh
minus.
shit. I think it is time. I think Alan is. Ooh, Alan's been here.
What a
He's sitting
sweet
on the
guy.
porch.
Oh, never mind. He said leaving in 5. He's not even here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's kiss the kitten and put the poodle in bed.
Greg, you're
Thank
back
you.
here again because we're tackling a trilogy, a beautiful trilogy.
Trilogy, as they say in France.
Yes. So just last month,
Some people treat it like a trilogy.
It is a trial of ologies.
trial of eulogies.
That's a better joke.
Cut that one in.
Yeah.
We cut to that joke being
Trial
in.
of eulogies.
Get out of my joke, you stupid.
really good Stone Cold Steve
Great
Austin
Stone Cold Steve Austin
impression.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks.
really good.
Doesn't hurt to do.
Wait, does it legitimately like?
Of course, he's
No, no,
training.
no, no,
Was
He's
that
just
cough an
training.
actual cough?
No, that was a fake call. That was for the show.
Wow, you're a good
Yeah.
actor.
This guy gives it up for us, man. He gives us
I
his
would do my
100%.
Macho Man, but that would shoot my voice.
Listen here, brother.
That's more like, ooh, yeah.
I'm going to take you down and give you nice little kisses on your breasts.
Bone saws ready.
Bone saw! Bone saw! Do you know what that's from?
No.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man. When Spider-Man goes to wrestle, he's wrestling Macho Man, but he's not playing Macho Man. He's playing Bone Saw!
We watched
Star Wars Episode 2. Attack of the Clones!
Not clowns. Don't misspell it.
Oh, that's a scarier
clones.
movie.
That would a Jedi fighting a bunch of doinks would be so scary, man.
Roger. Instead of the droids.
I remember his theme song because on the Super Nintendo, when he would come in, when you would go to your character selection page and you would like hover over your character, it would play their like entrance music, and his entrance music was like
or something like that.
was it that?
No. Wait, no, that was the original Boy Meets World theme song.
No, that was So No One Told You Life Was Gonna Be This Way.
That's Seinfeld, you idiot.
Oh, damn it. I thought that was Martin.
And then Friends was
Please.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Christian, one of my friends is Filipino. If you could not, I would really appreciate that.
All right, I've been Alex. There's Alejandro. That's Christian. Greg, we'll
Greg,
see you in a couple minutes.
Follow
Yes.
me.
We're
In person. Follow him in person.
If you have any digital questions, shoot them to the ICBTQ pod. guys.
Absolutely.
All right, peace, y'all. Bye.
If I said absolutely, you have to say yours. Absolutely.
Can't be that bad, oh, it 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 can't be that bad.
Baddies, thanks for listening to the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This episode was brought to you by companies like M3is3D.com. Be sure to check them out. All the links that you need to find them are in the descriptions below. And be sure to check out ICBTB.com to get any of your merch that you want from us, or to check out episodes on any other platforms, streaming platforms, or YouTube. And be sure to hit us up on our socials. Email us and DM us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.